All right, take a look at this. It is a beastly-looking creature with ties to prehistoric times.
A precious few pallid sturgeon roam the waters of the Missouri River. That's why a team spends a week every spring to check on the endangered fish.
Tonight, KETV News Watch 7's Jay Roberts and Scott Buer report on the effort to protect and save it.
Geared up and ready to go. This is Broodstock.
This is the 10th anniversary.
A conservation effort launched by Nebraska Game and Parks to save one of the Missouri River's oldest residents.
As they say, this fish has been around since dinosaurs. You know, it's a prehistoric fish.
These crews are working to bring them back from the brink.
The Pallid Sturgeon is an endangered species on the Missouri River and federally endangered.
This time around, Ryan Ruskamp, a biologist with Game and Parks, is getting help from some friends, volunteers, including his brother Rob.
It's kind of a surreal feeling because, you know, most of the population will never get to see, let alone touch an endangered species. So I think that's something that's, you know, really kind of a unique situation.
7 miles south of Plattsmouth, it looks like any fishing adventure, but they don't use rods or reels.
Each crew has 10 lines with 40 hooks per line, so that's 400 night crawlers per day per crew. 200-foot
trot lines that touch the bottom, baited, anchored, and buoyed, ready to be pulled.
Another fish.
Another carp pole. Let's practice.
A few lines later, and we're getting closer.
But there's one right there. We got one.
You got another one?
That's sturgeon. Sturgeon. Some kind. I don't know what kind.
Not a pallid.
Got another shovel nose.
Then, the practice pays off.
Good job, Rob.
What do you got? Pallid. Got a pallid? Got a pallid. Goes right on the edge of the boat.
Nebraska Game and Parks wants to repeat this process over the next 2 weeks, studying the pallid population each spring, trying to find what they call shippers, mature pallids that aren't hatchery raised, rather born in the wild. When they find one that fits, they ship it to the hatchery for breeding, raising more young until they can be released. On board, the examination is underway for this fish.
So we take a clip of their caudal fin here, send in for genetics.
Then it's tagged.
Similar to the tag people put in their animals for identification, like their dogs or cats. This will go right on the base of its dorsal fin here.
Finally, it's weighed before an even closer look. A special recovery rig.
How big is it?
Called in, equipped with ultrasound technology.
And you guys are in luck. This is a female.
She's not quite ready to reproduce. Not a shipper. Still, the crew that brought her in is hopeful she'll continue to grow and that one day this broodstock won't be necessary.
They're really cool just because of the history they do have, how long they've been around, and we're just trying to keep them around a little longer.
And just to know that you have a little piece in the puzzle to, you know, keep that population, you know, up and going. It's kind of neat.
With Chief Photographer Scott Buer, Jay Roberts, KETV News Watch 7.
That is a lot of work. Now, the crew will continue the process through next week, hoping to find those adult male specimens.
Yeah, if they're lucky, they'll transfer them to the hatchery for breeding, trying to boost the population. Cute little fellas, aren't they?
No.
Well, he is.
There you go. There's a good transition.
It's awesome. It's like a dinosaur, though, and it's amazing that they're still around.